The adorable Helpy is a small animatronic bear resembling Funtime Freddy, just without the creepiness or homicidal nature. Helpy first debuted in Five Nights at Freddy's 6 Pizzeria Simulator, in which he first appears as a small animatronic toy, but would later appear in the game in the Tycoon segment, in which Helpy would sort of act as a crash dummy, testing various products bought from the in-game catalog. In Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Helpy is once again depicted as a mascot character and mainly appears as an animated cartoon character showcased doing various tasks as the player cycles through the level select screen. Occasionally, a real Helpy animatronic will be shown to peek out from behind the monitors at the player's desk. We also have Buff Helpy, Buff Helpy, the meme character. He actually is a real character now because during the events of Five Nights at Freddy's Fury's Rage, we got to see an actual version of Buff Helpy, not just the meme image that was floating around. But let's get into that meme image, shall we? The first instance of the Buff Helpy image actually originated from popular Five Nights at Freddy's YouTuber Dawko in his series Five Nights at Freddy's Meme Review, which featured Dawko reacting to various funny animations and memes in regards to the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. And this is where that cursed image first appeared. Much to Dawko's, horror?
Die! By the Son of the Holy Spirit, I get you gone! Foul demon! Get it out of here! Go on! Get out! I feel physically sick. Oh my god.
When we got Five Nights at Freddy's Fury's Rage, we actually got an official version of Buff Helpy. He was one of many enemies that appeared throughout the events of Fury's Rage, and simply just appeared as a buff version of Helpy with bulging muscles and a ripped pair of abs. He was also dressed in a lovely pink thong. So there's that. There is officially a version of Helpy in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe now that is a chiseled man. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach introduced us to Glam Helpy, who I really like the design of. I love that he's actually wearing clothes this time and he's not just a regular animatronic bear. He's got his top hat, he's got an awesome bow tie with like a lightning bolt pin on it. He appears to be wearing overalls, he's got fingerless gloves, and he's even wielding a tambourine, which is really cute, and I do like him. Unfortunately, though, Glamrock Helpy is just another Fazbear Entertainment cartoon character mascot and doesn't do anything of note throughout the events of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, only appearing as a cartoon character throughout the Mega Pizzaplex. Security Breach Ruin gave us the Vany mask, and by extension also gave us Helpy. The Vany mask implants a device into the back of Cassie's brain to sort of create a neural link between her and the mask, and also allows her to interact with Helpy even when she is not wearing the mask. Now I know this sounds freaky, but trust me, nothing bad happens from messing with people's brains, I assure you. Or maybe I'm wrong about that. Nonetheless, the mask allows Cassie to access the Vany network and by extension also access the Helpy AI. We can equip it. Whoa. Is this like what Vany sees? Literally, it's called
Vany.
Vany Network Helpy is pretty cool. He appears as a purple bear with dark purple accents. He has glowing blue eyes, but depending on the situation, his eyes can actually glow orange, which many people believe to be the Mimic, Ruin's antagonist, actually taking control of the Vany Network and by extent, Helpy. He is also dressed as a Faz technician and even has himself a handy dandy Faz wrench to get all those pesky security nodes. The Vany Network helps Cassie to view the world in a different way and see what is hidden. Helpy seems to have two distinct personalities, and that is what I'm going to refer to as the Mimic and regular Helpy. So regular Helpy is much like a regular AI. He just helps Cassie make her way through the Mega Pizzaplex and how to fix certain items that she will need to progress, and so on and so forth. Whereas the Mimic, when it is taking control of the Helpy AI, the Mimic is actively giving Cassie commands, it's telling her what to do and how to do it, and it even seems to mislead Cassie several times throughout her adventure, and even downright attempts to kill her, actively putting her in situations that would hurt her or even downright kill her. It laughs her off and even directly talks down to her. All things considered, I think this makes Vany Network Helpy super compelling, and I can see why there's so many theories around this particular character, just because it's so unique to have a character that has two vastly different personalities, that one is trying to help you and the other is deliberately trying to mislead you and thinks of you as a joke. Help Wanted 2 gives Helpy the spotlight with his very own minigame called First Aid, in which we have to perform various surgical procedures on the boy Helpy. And Helpy will at times not enjoy these surgical procedures. He will scream, and this will make a lot of noise. And if Helpy makes too much noise, this can actually alert one of the animatronics, who will actively be hunting you while you're doing these various procedures on the baby Helpy. Your job is to make Helpy feel better as quickly as possible without alerting the animatronics to your location and being killed by them. Once Helpy is feeling better, you give him a lollipop or any piece of candy really and send him on his way. But that pretty much wraps up my video on Helpy, a pretty minor and obscure character, but I felt like now was a great time to talk about Helpy, now that he's recently got a role in Help Wanted 2, and of course he's coming out with a new Funko Snaps toy, so Helpy fans rejoice because we did an explained video on the baby boy Helpy. With that, hope you guys enjoyed, do take care, have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.